Singapore is known as the world's most expensive city, but is it really as expensive as everyone says? And more importantly, is it actually worth the money? We're Jean and Holly. 4 months ago, we left the UK to travel full-time while working remotely on a budget. As we explore Southeast Asia in search of a place to one day call home, our next stop is Singapore, and we're putting its reputation to the test. We feel so lucky because the Cube Social, the place that we're staying in, you come out right onto the Singapore River.
Yeah.
Business district is literally there.
And we've got an awesome view of the Marina Bay Sands.
We don't even really need to go anywhere. We could just sit and view this beautiful view for the rest of the day.
But we have got lots of amazing places to visit. So let's start our journey today now.
On the doorstep of our hotel, we've got this long strip of restaurants. There's about 20 odd restaurants. They are very touristy.
Yeah, tourist prices,
Definitely.
not locals. The locals are not here.
So obviously on this channel, we're all about the local food, the local prices, and we want to live more like the locals do. So that is also our mission.
Yeah, to find the best spots with the best food for the lowest prices. We're in the One Raffles area now, and we have approached our first stop, CapitaSpring. We've looked at this place online. It looks absolutely grand, so we're going to go check it out.
Let's get inside this building quick. It's starting to rain. This looks a bit posh, but we're in the right place.
This is the John and Holly channel. I'm not sure, although we try and find out the best places on a budget, and sometimes we come across some real gems. This could be one of them.
I don't know if we're actually allowed here, but we've just escaped the bar area because it was a little bit pretentious for us. And there seems to be like areas leading off to other areas.
Our motto for John and Holly is to keep exploring, so it'd be rude of us not to.
Worth £5?
Yeah, it is, to be fair. Originally I didn't know if it was going to be. Damn.
Now this is a perfect example of how you can see epic views of Singapore for not so much money.
It is a good stop to come to, definitely worth it if you're on a budget. One thing we did notice though, she said unless you pre-book 2 weeks in advance, you have to pay $10 bar fee, and she said it's currently full at the moment, but there's hardly anyone up here. I mean, it doesn't look full to me. I'm not sure what her definition of full is, but all the tables are pretty much free. The people that are in there now have come after us mostly, so I think it is all just to make you pay, but in any case it is worth it, to be fair.
From floor 17 to 20 they have gardens. They've only got a gym here.
Lightweight, baby!
How cool is this? Can I do it? Hooray!
Just in the middle of Singapore, on a climbing frame, in a jungle gym, in the middle of a garden, on a skyscraper that goes up 51 floors, surrounded by banks. What are you doing, Holly?
Just gonna have a little seat in Singapore, in this crazy ass building. Why not?
With this view?
Okay, on to the next stop, food.
Malaysia and Singapore are known for their hawker food spots. And this is what boggles my mind compared to London. We're one of the most expensive cities in Singapore, and you still can eat like a local if you know where to go. So that's the next stop on the itinerary. Hawker Food Centre for great food. The good thing about here as well is there is 7-Elevens. They're not as cheap as Thailand, so we're having a bit of withdrawal symptoms from the 7-Elevens in Thailand, and they're not as good, but it still can keep costs quite low, you know, relative to the expense of the city. Okay, so we spoke to a local. He said they're going to be here for another hour or so till 6 PM. So we've got to get some cash out. You definitely need cash here. That's not debatable. We're going to find a local cash machine and get back here ASAP to get some local food.
We went to our first cash point, but it was only giving out $50 bills. So we asked a lovely funny local, and he told us to come down to the MRT area where there should be some other cash points. Success, guys! We got some dollars, some Singapore dollars. It's the Hainanese curry rice.
Mouth is ready for good food. It came to $8 and it looks absolutely delicious. I cannot wait to dig in.
I went for the traditional Hainese char siu.
I've gone for the curry chicken and rice.
Guys, this is so yummy. I wish you could taste it. The pork is so soft and flavorful. Mission complete of finding food on a budget in one of the world's most expensive countries, Singapore. One of the things that me and Jean really wanted to do when we came to Singapore was to have the opportunity to sit and eat with a local. And whilst we were sat here eating, there was already a gentleman sitting just in front of us. And we got chatting with him. He turned out to be a local from Singapore. He didn't want to be on camera, unfortunately. He was such a great guy. His name is Esmond, and it was just lovely to sit here, and we were speaking to him for ages about everything, so many different things.
Esmond, what a legend, man. It was so great to talk with locals. This is what the John and Holly channel is all about. Interacting with local people at local places and eating and enjoying like them. Next stop after that lovely meal, Cavanagh Bridge, and it leads to the Fullerton Hotel now, which used to be the General Post Office, one of the oldest buildings here in Singapore.
Our next stop is navigating to the Marina Bay Sands, and we were originally going to get the MRT, the train, but we spoke to a local and he said to us it would probably be easier for us to walk there. So he told us we have to come into this beautiful hotel and find a way through here. The Fullerton Hotel, very posh.
These are the things you don't really know unless you ask people, especially locals.
Hi guys.
Oh, the fish is just laying his car.
Just casually taking a walk through the Fullerton, as you do.
Everyday things for us.
I have to say, it smells absolutely beautiful in here. I think we found Marina Bay Sands.
Oh my goodness. Does it get better than this now?
Very busy here. Obviously, everyone is here to see the beautiful sight of the Marina Bay Sands.
Do you think this is the best place to see all the sights here? Or do you think the Sky Garden was better?
I love the view that we got from the CapitaSpring, but this is also really nice because you're more up close and personal. So yeah, it's nice to get both views really.
Yeah, it's also nice because it wasn't busier in the garden bit, you know, the CapitaSpring building. But here it's really busy, so in a way it's quite nice because you're in and amongst it, you know, you've got the vibe here and the atmosphere. I think my favourite bit has not even been necessarily about the Marina Bay itself. I think if that wasn't there, I would still love Singapore for how it is. But you know, obviously when you see the pictures, you always think, oh yeah, Marina Bay, but there's so much more to Singapore than that. Even taking a walk along the promenade is free, right?
Yeah, you don't really need to spend that much. Things are what they are in terms of the cost, and there is ways to keep that cost down, luckily.
Keeping up with what to use and when to use it. One place takes card, one place doesn't take card, one place takes cash, some places don't take cash. Like we've come to Tim Hortons now, for example, and they don't take any cash. So I've taken the cash out, can't use it, so I've now got to move money. So it can be quite difficult, quite stressful, I'd say, a bit annoying as well. So just have a mix of both, a bit of cash and a bit of card, a bit of money on the card, and then you're ready to go.
Check out the night view. This is nuts. Beautiful.
It looks absolutely epic.
Next, we are headed there for some good food, hopefully.
Lao Pao Sat is next on the agenda.
Singapore is a big place, so we've done a lot of walking.
Yeah.
What a cool building. Let's see what we can get to eat.
Food's all fried up, ready to go.
What food can we get? Everyone's here, so it looks like there's lots of different foods to try.
Another little tip. I always look around to see what the locals are eating and try and help make a decision, because there's so many lovely places, and a lot of the time if you see the same sort of food, it means that that might be the best one to go to.
This looks good.
Place is literally called Satay Street. I can see why.
We decided to have some Thai food.
How coincidental.
How much was it?
It came to $18.90.
So the verdict of our meals.
At Lao Pao Street. Lao
Yeah.
Pao Sat. Lao Pao Sat. Sorry guys.
I mean, there's so many places in there to eat. Perhaps we didn't choose the right one.
I definitely think we didn't pick the right one.
Yeah, so it's probably our own fault. But yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't a great meal. It's maybe cooked in old oil or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I couldn't really stomach it. Anyhow, we kind of ate, I guess. I don't know if we would recommend going there.
And it kind of, you know, does bring up the question of, is it worth staying the extra day? You know, obviously if you're on a budget, you want to eat at the best places and maximize that as much as possible, which we're trying to do. But then if you get a bad meal, then it's, you know, more expensive.
Yeah,
so,
because then if you stay for an extra day, it interferes with the budget. So.
Exactly. So you got to weigh out the pros and cons. Somewhere like Singapore, we have eaten quite good food up until now, and it wasn't really Singaporean, so obviously we can't even class it as local food there.
To make up for our bad decisions, let's try out this dessert store. We got some black sesame ice cream and 2 bottles of water, coming in at a grand total of
$8.80 Singapore dollars. Singapore dollars 8.80 or $8.80?
dear. It's been a long day. I chose this one. I don't think John was too keen.
It's Holly's birthday weekend, so it's alright, even though it's a Monday. Yeah, so it's like extended, you know.
In true Jean and Holly fashion, we got lost on our walk back to our accommodation, and we bumped into 2 lovely ladies who were also lost. And who would have guessed it? We're all going literally to the same area, so it was meant to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Now for a quick tour of our Cube hostel here in Singapore. We were definitely a little apprehensive about staying in a hostel, but with Singapore's prices, it was the best option for our budget. And honestly, we were pleasantly surprised. Everything was spotlessly clean, really well organised, and although the rooms were pretty compact, they were absolutely fine for a night or two. There were loads of amenities too, including a washer and dryer, a meeting room, outdoor social spaces, and even free coffee and water on tap. Overall, we couldn't really fault it, and this summer we'd happily stay again, and definitely recommend it if you're visiting Singapore on a budget. Good morning from Singapore, guys. It's around 40 degrees right now.
And it's only 7 a.m. What we're checking out today.
We're running on about 3 hours sleep, so we're not really with it, but it's all good. We're in Singapore, looking at the Marina Bay Sands.
We're wrapping up 24 hours here, and our final thoughts.
Is Singapore, known as the most expensive country in the world, actually affordable? And is it worth it?
In my opinion, it's 100% yes. Definitely worth it. Even if you just make it to the airport and you don't leave. There's so much to see. It's like a theme parked mall. It's just crazy. There's everything inside that you need. A massive cinema as well, which we didn't get a chance to check out because we were just so busy. Personally, I would say 24 hours is not enough. I'd say 2 days, 48 hours would be perfect here in Singapore.
That's including Changi Airport, right?
No, 1 for the airport and then 2 days inside the city itself.
Yeah.
So 3 days in total in the country. The reason is because we've done it in 1 day, and well, 1 day each, 1 in the airport and 1 here in the city. And it was a bit tight to fit everything in, and to be honest, we've had less work today because we knew we were going to be on such a tight schedule. We didn't really make any money from, you know, the last few days of not working, So obviously if you're working on the move as well, then that's something to consider. So we'd definitely say 48 hours. After that, obviously it gets quite expensive, and then it probably becomes unaffordable.
I personally don't think it's very budget friendly. I think there's ways to reduce costs, like eating in hawker food places, especially the really local ones that you saw that we went to. Also 7-Eleven, I guess, could be more budget friendly compared to a lot of the places. So yes, we would recommend Singapore. No, it's not budget friendly. We need to go now because we've got a flight to catch to our next destination.
See you in the next country soon. Subscribe to the John and Holly channel, and lots more content coming your way.
Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed.
Next up, we're heading into the unknown, Vietnam. We have absolutely no idea what's waiting for us, so make sure you're subscribed. You won't want to miss what's coming next.